This is Andrew signing in, and I really have some long ass hair. Today was a great day. It was the first day of month number 6, which for me means MIDI class and digital audio and theory. And actually, Mina is in the online degree program for music production, and she is in digital audio and theory this month as well. So
we'll be able to show both sides.
Yeah, I mean basically the online and the campus classes. Mm-hmm. And like I said, today was a good day. We were playing The Sims on the computer, and then somehow that turned into playing Sims in real life.
And straightening his hair.
But, at any rate,
It's his idea.
Yeah, was it my idea?
It was your idea.
Was it? Okay.
You were like, okay, fine, go turn it on.
Well, the computer was taking too long. Anyway, so in MIDI lecture, in MIDI lecture today, we covered a boatload of stuff. I've got 4 solid pages of notes. Like, seriously, there's front, and back again. We discussed basically what MIDI is, what it comes from, the history behind it, MIDI cables, with 5 different pins. Did you know that on a MIDI cable, there's 5 pins, but only 3 of them are used, and those are pins number 2, 4, and 5. And I've actually got the layout here. You can see that. So only pins 2, 4, and 5 work. What else? We talked about the master devices and slave devices. And, I mean, it's a bunch of stuff that is really going to help out. And, like, the cool thing is he said that, like, the first half of lectures are going to be more tech-based with, like, what the MIDI stuff is. And the second half, when we come back for break, is, like, cool stuff with Logic. So that'll help my music composition for sure. And actually, I was screwing around with another synth soundscape the other day, and then I ended up putting a beat to it. And Mina was like, yo, that's hot. So we decided to put some vocals over it, and it's going to be sweet. So we actually have a track coming pretty soon.
I wonder what that's going to sound like.
I have no idea. I think we should play around with it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, should be good. Anyway, what else did we go over? God, we went over a lot of stuff. We talked about the MIDI wiring systems. You can basically go from the master device to the slave device. You can daisy chain, or you can do what's called handshake wiring, which is like total control over everything. It's pretty cool. We discussed things like slew rate, which is actually lag time. Bunch of basics, nothing too hard. No lab today, but I did get my lab schedules, and my month when I get back from break is just straight wild. I'm definitely glad I have Mina here to make food. That's for sure.
It's not my mad cooking skills.
Oh, she is one hell of a good cook. That's for sure. Anyway, the last thing I'd like to share before I turn it over to Mina for tonight, because she actually had some really cool stuff going on today, is we talked about the labs. Like this lecture was the first lecture that really went in depth with what to expect in lab. And actually tomorrow is my first MIDI lab. And it's weird how it's flip-flopped like that. Like I'll have a MIDI lab on the day of digital audio and theory. But anyway, check out the list of gear that I'm going to be working on. Get a good look at that. You can pause the video if you'd like. But I mean, each station probably equates to like 10 grand, easy. Like the Phantom, I know the Roland Phantom X6 keyboards are like $2,000 a piece. At least the newer ones. I think the Phantom G6 keyboards are like $2,500 a piece, which is wild. But yeah, I'm excited to go to lab tomorrow. No lab today, not sure why. But this month is going to be crazy. We're headed up to Virginia Beach tomorrow night. Actually, I have lecture 1:15 to 5, and then lab from 5 to 9.
I have a Wimba session at 8.
Yeah, and as soon as we both get done with our stuff, we are headed up for Virginia Beach. We're just going to, like, straight roll through the night, because, well, that's how we roll, right? Anyway, so Mina, tell us about your day. What did you end up doing?
Well, first off, I did realize, don't let anyone tell you that the online program is necessarily easy. It's convenient for time, but easy, no.
No.
I was looking over the digital, what's the name of it?
DAU, Digital Audio and Theory. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then they're actually having us do like our final through iChat. So it's going to be in person.
How about that?
Yeah, so it's It's like what you've been doing in class, I guess.
Yeah. We'll use Scantrons, which I think iChat's a little more exciting. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, the online stuff. I mean, I didn't expect that. I mean, that's pretty crazy. And I'm glad that it's for the same class because I think I'm gonna need help. Because for my digital audio and theory class, before each lecture, like for example, tomorrow was lecture number 1, which is chapter 1 in the book. I had to read through chapter 1, take 2 full pages of notes, and I told you about the assignment. And so that's what I have going on. So like as I read through this, read through the notes, and take my notes, I'm gonna let Mina read through them, so she's prepared too. So I'm gonna get my homework done, and we'll be able to discuss it, which is gonna be nice.
That's gonna be nice. Yeah.
I did get my homework done, and I actually started on chapter 2 homework. I'm gonna try to get as much of it done as I can up front, so I don't have to worry about it. Because I don't think, well, she does have quite a bit of stuff to do this month. I was looking at the list, like, I mean, it's a lot.
And this month we got crammed because of the holidays coming up.
Yeah, so there's 1 week where I don't have a day off. I go from Monday to not the following Friday, but the Friday after that. So it's almost a full 2 weeks of nonstop action, of education and learning and fun stuff.
No poo-tang for you.
I guess not. Anyway.
But, yeah. Exciting thing that happened to me today. I got to go on one of the tours, the mini tours, not the big orientation tours, of Full Sail. And I walk into the room, into the green room, and I was greeted by a gentleman by the name of Brandon. He is in his final year of film. And he was actually quite knowledgeable about the school. What was really cool, like when I got here, it was like Andrew's like, I like how all the windows are circular, and you can like there's windows into all the classrooms. And I realized obviously those are for the tours, but it's really cool because like he'd take you around and he'd like tell you about like a lot of the history as to like what the airplane stood for, when the school started, what some of the graduates, some of the things that they ended up accomplishing. We actually got to like go into the ESPN room, and he was explaining about like, yeah, this is a room where we wear like the suit with the balls and we move and it like records all your actions. That was pretty funny.
It's called a motion capture room. So yeah, we both had pretty good days. And then she also got to meet her, student advisor?
My student advisor, Miss Katrina Green. Oh, and she's like totally hot in person. Woohoo!
I've got to meet my student advisor.
I was surprised. I was like, I remember thinking, wow, she's got a really pretty voice. I wonder how pretty she is. And then she was like, pretty in person.
Yeah.
Woo!
It worked out.
Yeah. So, and then they were trying to figure out, like, I've basically decided I'm just going to stay online. Because then that way, like, moving around and like I'll be able to help him out more.
Because I'm going to be done either way much quicker than she will, just because she started a month later, and because I'm taking 2 classes a month for the most part in her degree. Unless she switched over, I don't know what month you'd be in.
I don't know.
Me neither.
It'd be hybrid. I'd probably do a hybrid thing. But you know, it just seems more convenient for me because it's both music and it's kind of the business side of it as well, which is kind of what they were explaining to me. And I do kind of want to do a little bit of both. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, you can't really, like, when you ask someone, well, how long is the degree program? I mean, they have their standards for, like, you know, the campus or the extended edition of the campus. But, I mean, you can really make it fit however you need it to at the school. Like, you can do however many, like, they'll allow you to online and then come to campus, or switch. Like, I know a friend back home who started out on campus, but he ended up going back, and he's, like, finishing it online or something. So the schools, it's definitely pretty flexible. So, yeah.
I got to go to the back a lot today. And it was really funny because Brandon, that guy that was giving us the tour, he was like, he showed us that ramp, and that's got the door, and he was like, well, I guess they actually use this. And I was here earlier and there was a truck here, but now there's not a truck here. And so then we go to the film thing, and then we're on our way back, and we're walking by it, and I was like, hey, there's a truck. He's like, see, I told you there was a truck.
That's funny.
It was
I told you. I thought they used it.
Yeah.
They
I guess
use
it holds. I guess it stores the golf carts.
Does it store the golf carts? That's funny. Yeah, there's a bunch. Security likes to ride around on golf carts on campus. They like to keep us safe on the security carts. They do a good job. Like, if you don't wear your badge, they'll probably kick you off campus or something.
The live venue, tall ceilings. Oh, and then he was telling us, okay, so, like,
Oh,
there's
you got
the
to
live...
go on
Yeah, I got to go in the live,
That's
the
cool.
live venue. And so you got the stage, and then they're setting up all the chairs for the graduation tomorrow. And then in, like, the one corner, you can see, like, all the equipment that they use to, like, actually, like, record it and everything. And then in the other corner, there's the VIP room. Did they tell you about the VIP room?
No, I didn't.
You never know who is in the VIP room. So, like, he was like, yeah, so you don't know. When you're walking across stage during your graduation, there's going to be, like, those bigwigs up there, and they're going to come on down and be like, hey, we want you to work for us.
That would be quite nice. I wouldn't mind being one of those people that gets to handshake the bigwigs. And perhaps exchange a name or two. A phone number? Ooh, even an email.
Oh my.
So good stuff. Also, before we wrap the video, I got some messages today from some friends, some new friends that I've met on YouTube. I'm pulling up the messages right now because I mean, if it was like someone's actual name, I'd probably be able to remember it, but I can't remember usernames. Yeah. So, TZII03. This person contacted me yesterday, actually, and they are starting a blog for the web design program, I do believe, the online web design. And I'm going to put a link in the description box below, or to the side if they ever change it again, to this person's. Yeah, I'm going to put a link to their blog, because it's always cool to see what other people have to say about the school, because, you know, like, my videos are cool, and I'm glad if you dig them, but, like, it's only one perspective on two perspectives on two different degree programs that are pretty much, you know, like, the two sister programs of each other, you know. So if you're interested in checking out web design and everything, TZ actually started today, and I was told that they're going to start doing a blog, so I'm going to put that link below. And Mina actually met someone today. Was it Mike Fawn? Mike Fawn. So
whom I found on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, before I even started, he was just like, he was moving there, and I'm walking, and I'm just like, yeah, my iPod, and I walked by him, and I was like, I know that guy. I turned around, I tapped him on the shoulder, and I was like, I know you. He was like, how do you know me? And I was like, YouTube.
So this is another guy that does he does the Full Sail videos, kind of like I do.
Well, he showed, like, him moving in.
Yeah, so he had a video on there about moving onto the campus, and so I'm gonna put a link to his videos down below too, because he's pretty cool. I have yet to meet him, but from what Mina's told me, he's pretty awesome.
He's got pretty hair.
Yeah, pretty hair. Not as pretty as yours. Sorry. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and call the video a wrap here. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us tonight, because we've been having a blast. I can't believe my hair is this freaking long. Like, the next step is to get it this long, but with my curls. Yeah. Yeah. Then I'll be like Cedric status. Cedric is so handsome. He's so handsome. Sorry, he is. Steven Tyler's pretty cute too. He is. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow I'll be back with the second video for month number 6. What month is it for you? Do you know?
I'm a month behind, so I'm month 5.
Month 5? Her month 5, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, that's what's up.
I started at the beginning of August.
Beginning of August? Cool. Awesome. Well, anyway, I will see you tomorrow, my friend. Hope you tune in. Hope you're digging the videos, because we have a blast making them. Especially now that the Mina's here. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but it shall be fantastic. Actually, we need to go get... Well, gosh, I don't know if I'll have a video tomorrow night, because we're leaving as soon as I get back. I'll tell you what. I'll take some footage of on the road, because I got the camera all nice and charged up, and we'll make a video in the car on the way up. So, I will see you then. Until next time.